Open up this vein like an old cold razor blade. Survival isn't pretty, it's flesh hanging off of fangs. Hard not to bite that hand when it's all that's left to eat. I shook the meat off every finger that's ever gone close to me. I told him yeah. Trying to let me from the plane crashes back up. Let me have to pay the rate for low, hurry by now. You can always just shoot yourself in the face. Without the blimps you never learn your lesson. Sometimes the answer comes back to no question. It's a long, cold road. Never let them break you. I rather put it in a keychain, press against my lips. But I'm blue lights here for the review with the days left. And the rest of the thousand agonizing hours on the top of waiting for foot back. I release some medicated in my time we never even met. It's a couple 100 miles to the pitch of Cincinnati, Ohio. One of the other teams who's scared of heights, trying to hop on my IEO. Baby, this is that long, that long. Baby, this is just that long. Every time there's something wrong, you definitely don't belong. But I watch the wind from the beatings. There's a temptation of wasting away your breathing the carbon all I not ever needed. Reasons all keep on speaking. Never satisfied with a bit to get life. It was fun outside to the day I die. Trying to set the heavy from the plane crashes back down. I promise you it will catch any second down. Let me out the plane, the rates are low. Hurry by now. And let's have a life that's going down. Is it always just you? So better. You never learn the lesson. Sometimes the trouble can bring answers to your question. It's a long, cold road. Never let it break you. Without promise you never learn your lessons. Sometimes the struggle can bring answers to your questions. It's a long, cold road. Never let it break you. Without promise you never learn your lessons. Struggle can bring answers to your questions. Thank you guys. Sounds great. Yeah, I like a local anesthetic, like an ointment used to soothe an abscessed tooth inside a lion's head, and I'm let it pull it by the root. But the pain that you showed me makes me know it's absolute blue. Me loving you. Push me to the edge, right down to that forever. Yeah, you better make a double leg, another say, sure enough, I can't calm down and get a hold of myself. Maybe I can lie to you and tell you that I'll get some now. What a round to the evidence that very much.
Co-defendants of the world famous CD 929 Big Group. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sam, Chesky, you guys are both kind of known quantities in underground music at this point. So how did this band come together?
I guess the first time we met was actually at 924 Gilman Street in Berkeley, California, through friends of Sam's who were fans of my solo music. They brought him along to a show. That was the first time he checked out what I was doing. And then over pandemic, there was a podcast where Sam shouted out my solo music as something he was listening to. So people reached out to me saying, Get Dead has this incredible new album called Dancing with the Curse. And I reached out to him, and we just built on that. And I flew out to LA. We did that song that we just played, Abscessed. That was the first one we ever wrote together. And it went from there. Now we're here.
That's awesome. The album's out now. This is Crime Wave. So I fell into a rabbit hole last night watching the videos. What a cool concept. If you haven't seen them, and interrupt me if I'm explaining them wrong. But it's essentially about this woman, this young girl who kind of gets bullied as she's grown up, and then she learns that she can kind of turn the tables on people. And then she becomes a cop, and it's like corrupt cop. Like getting revenge on people, and then it ends with sort of not necessarily ambiguously. I think you guys both get killed at the end.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh well, we did that with our friends In Decline. I guess we should talk about it.
In Decline is they're just like an art collective. They did the Trump with the little dick statues everywhere when they put those things up. They do some stuff. Allegedly, but I reached out to them to do the video for Pepper Spray for the Get Dead album, and we had this whole shoot, and we were gonna have actors and stage location, all this stuff, and then the riots broke out. So we were just like, hey, let's just go. That's the whole video of Pepper Spray is actual our footage going around and like just being in it and skating and stuff like that. But after we did that, it was such a good experience. They're good friends, so we actually had the album done, and then they made that video with Fat Mike, and he wrote the whole thing, and they just wrote a complete. It doesn't really have anything to do with the music per se. You know?
No, it was a Fat Mike screenplay basically.
Yeah,
with
pretty
In
much.
Decline.
Yeah,
they worked it together. We worked on some of it. Like Mike wanted clowns to do.
We worked on getting a lot of bondage out of it
or whatever. You know, at the end, Mike wanted it to be silly at the court. Yeah. In the court scene, I was like, no, we can't be silly like that. He wanted like people having a party in court. I was like, man, you haven't been in court enough.
Yeah,
because he wanted like, let's get everyone in a clown suit and and then we were like, no. There were a lot of ideas that got thrown out, and we worked on it all together at that point. But
the man's an artist, you know.
In the end, we wanted to send a message about how working within the system does not necessarily ever work. And in the end, trying to go about things the right way, quote unquote, trying to go to court and bring things to court, and even when you win in court, you still don't win. That's the series. That's what really it's about, and it's also about obviously like police power and abuse of power, just in all around. So. There's
also prostitutes and drug dealing. And drug use, so it's cool. Check it out.
It all ties into the story, though. Oh, that was really cool. All right, so you guys have a bunch of guests on the record. Henri, your band, Sam Get Dead are on it. Nate No Face, and the DOC. Yes. I have to ask, how did you guys hook up with the DOC?
Hollywood, man.
Hollywood. Fair said. Now we have a friend who's a manager. His name is Gary O, and he actually started filming a documentary with the DOC, and they asked Fat Mike to film at his house. So Fat Mike and the DOC became quick friends. They started just like texting a bunch, and Mike started sending him demos of stuff we were doing. And I mean, that's pretty.
And then we flew out to Texas and got thrown out of a strip club. Chesky was acting the fool.
It was all me.
It was all me.
Allegedly.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. This is Crime Wave out now. You'll be playing tomorrow at Punk and Drublick.
Yes.
Sam, both your bands are playing. Mm-hmm. Chesky, are you playing on your own at all?
No, just Codefendants.
We're like, I
got
wasn't
to hang out
asked.
afterwards. He's been doing double duty throughout Europe. It's crazy.
It's a living.
Hey, if you love what you're doing. Well, thank you guys so much for being in here. Check out the new album now. Codefendants, let's give it up one more time.
Suicide? Okay. How does it feel to sit down at a show in the middle of the day?
Shouldn't you guys be at work? That's a real fucking question. You guys are still living. 4 of you called in sick. The rest are still living off that COVID money. God bless. Well, I've considered suicide by police. I try it myself, but I'm far too angry, and that's the way these things, they gotta be. But now, and when that time comes, you'll know, because you'll become a widow, organizing all those things that you disliked about me. And I hope piece by piece, it finds you no peace at all. You no peace at all. Never had a smile that lit up every room that I came into. All those intentions were self-serving. If my eulogy reads like a scene from some bad Hollywood movie, it would seem that none of you knew me. How much of this time's been wasted singing these rhymes you hated? Nothing sucks out the joy of life quite like truth. So it's been a night, get wasted, line after line with numb faces, turning pipe dreams into pipe bombs with you. Whoa. Beneath the rubble, buried in a modern concrete tomb. But after suffers, they will find the remains of our youth. In a van shoebox, they'll find letters and mixtapes. I left a trail of breadcrumbs that won't lead to any place. I'm just out of a slot by police. I'm trying myself, but my fingers missing. So I guess I'm down on the wall and screaming. But now explanatory, that will be a letter for you. Life was just painfully boring. How much of this time's been wasted singing these lies you hated? Nothing sucks out the joy of life quite like truth. So we spend the nights getting wasted, line after line and the faces, turning pipe dreams into pipe bombs with you. Pipe dreams into pipe bombs with you. Thank you to 92.9 for having us here today. Thank you for the morning beers, all the crew, the sound man, my boy Corn Dog that hooked up the first string, allegedly.
Shout out Nicky Anarchy. Thank you for coming out. All the way from Michigan.
Make some noise for Santa back here on tour, you guys.
My friend Santa.
The Almighty. Thank you, Ohio.